Gadgets and Gizmos, brought to you by MTS.
Welcome back. You're watching the Gadgets and Gizmos show with me, Siddharth Sharma. Now, Nokia is known for brilliant build quality when it comes to their smartphones. We saw it in their phablet, the 1520 as well. But that smartphone was really expensive. So Nokia came out with a solution to that. They came out with the all-new Nokia Lumia 1320, which is a budget phablet. Up next on the show, we get you a review on that.
Nokia came out with the 1520 this year, which was a phablet that costs more than a bike. And then, when the trend of huge screen smartphones started hitting budget pricing, they came out with Nokia Lumia 1320. But then the 1320 is nothing like its older sibling, the 1520. The design on the Lumia 1320 is curvy-edged and a bit clunky. The camera at the back easily integrates in the shell without any bump coming out of the body. It's a heavy and a well-built smartphone. The back panel is dominated with a matte finish that simply looks vibrant. The front of the 1320 is dominated by its huge display. The back panel is removable and you can change the back of your smartphone to any color, but the Nokia is not selling any. The Lumia 1320 is not a high-end smartphone by any means, and the specs reveal it all. It runs on a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset with 2 cores clocked at 1.7 GHz. The Adreno 305 GPU takes care of your gaming needs, and it has a sufficient enough 1 GB of RAM for multitasking and negotiating with heavy applications. The display up front is 6 inches but not full HD. Nonetheless, it's decent enough because of Nokia's clear black IPS LCD. It gives you good contrast ratios, but from time to time on the Windows 8 OS that it runs, you'll notice a bit of edginess. That's not much of a deal breaker, but in today's day and age, in this price bracket, you get many smartphones with full HD displays. Lumia 1320 has 8 GB of inbuilt storage, expandable up to 64 GB, and for connectivity it offers Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and 3G. 1320 is not an underpowered smartphone. What we would say that Nokia has balanced very neatly for the customers. The most disappointing fact with Nokia Lumia 1320 was the camera on it. It houses a 5-megapixel camera capable of 1080p HD video recording. It's not that great to see the images that it captures on its huge 6-inch display. Though the macro focus clicks on it are pretty neat. The front camera on the Lumia 1320 is a 640 480 pixel VGA, and again a disappointment in that department. Finally, it's a Windows 8 phablet at the end of the day, and it also comes in your budget. The Lumia 1320 will cost your pocket Rs 22,000, and for that price tag, this is well the only option, because Lumia 1520 will cost you twice as much. Sure, the Lumia 1320 offers a good build quality, a decent battery life, and an above average performance. But you can give it a skip for now or wait for the prices to drop, because it's just an average smartphone with not so good camera.
Now, general elections 2014 are around the corner, and how can technology not be a part of it? Many app developers have come out with apps that will help you make the right decision and make your vote count. So up next on the show, we get you a few apps for your smart devices.
Election fever is high right now, both among major political parties as well as app developers. As strange as it sounds, there are many election apps out there that are making some noise even in the app market space. First up is Indian Elections 2014. Developed by TV Droid, this is an app which gives you a complete overview and build-up of Indian elections since 1947 to the upcoming general elections 2014. Read about parties, know their manifestos, and delve into the origins of Indian politics. Read about star candidates, creating a buzz in the media, and find out the latest happenings to make your own opinions. And if you fancy a history lesson, then why not try the flashback feature? Find out the results of all the previous 15 Lok Sabha polls and details of all the former Prime Ministers of India. Furthermore, users can also follow politicians on their social networking sites and see what they're up to. With more than 50,000 downloads, this is a must-have app for this election season, and it's free for download on Google Play. India Elections is another excellent app for complete knowledge on candidates and updates on election news. The application has a decent user interface and serves as an on-the-go directory for voters looking to learn about candidates contesting from their constituency. India Election app covers state as well as general elections and provides detailed analysis of candidates. And if you really want your voice to be heard, then it might be worth trying the What's Your Opinion feature that enables users to post honest feedback. The app also lets people enroll their names onto the electoral list and find their names for confirmation. With over 10,000 downloads, this is one extremely helpful election app for you to download for free on your Android smart devices. Finally, if you are looking for an expose on a candidate contesting elections from your constituency, you could also download Election Watch Reporter, which encourages users to report corrupt practices by candidates. Users can use the app to upload photos and videos that uncover alleged malpractices. App developers in turn forward them to the Election Commission of India. Association of Democratic Reforms, a New Delhi-based think tank, is the brain behind this app. Election Watch Reporter is also free to download from the Google Play Store.
Now remember guys, vote for sure this time around because every vote matters. And on Headlines today, you matter. And on that note, it's time for us to say goodbye on this edition of Gadgets and Gizmos show. If you have any comments, suggestions or queries, tweet us at HLT Gizmos. You can also email us on htgg@aajtak.com. We'll see you same time, same place next week. But for all the news and updates, keep watching Headlines Today.
Gadgets and Gizmos, brought to you by MTS.